Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so cold outside. It is currently 8:12 p.m. on this freezing cold, I would say frigid, but it's not snowing or icing outside, freezing, cold, snow, ice. None of that yet, but it is very cold and windy outside today. It is currently 36 degrees. I swear it feels like it's 20 outside. I've been inside all cozy with the candles lit and all that kind of stuff and hanging out with the pups. And I thought, I'm gonna go vlog because my husband had a late meeting tonight. And I don't know what I'm gonna do later because my good Judy Valerini texted me. Well, I texted her, I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she is playing euchre with her euchre group. And then she was like, do you want to go to the casino possibly tonight? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. So I thought I'm gonna vlog early. Plus, I have about a half an hour left of Dark Room in Glitterball City, which is the book for a true crime book club for this month. And I want to finish that as well, and I want to start a new cozy mystery tonight. So, and I have 3 more books after this book, and then I have met my goal for the year, reading-wise. It seems crazy to me. I'm like, I can't believe that I have, like, met my goal almost. So anyway, had just a fantastic day today. I can't even really remember. Oh, I slept in a little bit, and then I got up today, slept in with the pups and the dogs, and then I got up and got ready, and I went to my hair appointment. I got my hair cut today, and then right after that, I went and did a review at Dairy Queen of the frozen hot chocolate, which I had actually reviewed a year ago. But I did it again, and it was, I don't know what I said. I was gonna watch the video back, and I haven't done that yet, from last year, but it is so delicious, you guys. If you have never had the frozen hot chocolate from Dairy Queen and you have a Dairy Queen in your area, go get it. And actually, like, if you're gonna ever, like, drive around and look at Christmas lights and stuff, that would probably be, like, the perfect drink because it's kind of a mix between, like, a frozen hot chocolate and a milkshake, and it is so good. So anyway, I did that, and then I came home. What is going on over here? Oh, I was like, what is that noise? I bought a newspaper this morning, and I never did. I was gonna do the crossword today, but I never did the crossword, so we'll just put that over here. Anyway, actually, I'll put it back here. So, I came home, and kind of rested with the dogs for just a little bit. I was so tired. Like, the cold just kind of takes it out of me. Does it do that to you too? Like, I just want to kind of lay in bed and not do anything when it's so cold outside. And it was cold today all day, and it was super windy. It's now 32 degrees, it says. And of course, I am so appropriately dressed in jeans and this hoodie and my Birkenstock sandals. Because I was like, I'm just going to my car. And like, just even the walk from the house to the car was so cold. But I filmed 2 drama videos. The second one I haven't even posted yet. And then I filmed my Peter Does Stuff video because I ordered holiday candles from Bath & Body Works. So I wanted to show those. And I was gonna film a Peterisms video and a booktube video, but by that point, it was like after 7, and I was like, I just kind of want to relax and hang out for a little bit, so I did that, and then I made the bed, because I hadn't made the bed yet, and made it real nice for when Alex comes home. I always, like every day, try to make the bed super nice and spray the house so it smells. I'll put all the pillows on the bed, you know. Not like the pillows we sleep with, but like, you know, all of the decorative pillows and stuff, and make the bed look like, you know, he's coming into like a little bed and breakfast or something. And oh, I totally forgot, like, the big thing that I did today. So I did that, and then I was like putting stuff away. I had to bring the trash can in. I threw away my pumpkins. They weren't even that mushy. I was kind of surprised. I mean, they were starting to get that way. But the white pumpkins, like, they really lasted this year. Although they started kind of turning a little yellow. But anyway, on my way home today, I went to Costco. Because I was like, I want to see if they have the holiday stuff out yet. I mean, they already had the holiday stuff out, like the fake trees and all that kind of stuff, and the stuff to put in your yard like 2 weeks ago. But I didn't know when they were gonna put out like the fresh greenery, you know, like the little, the buckets that I like that have like the sticks in them, and the, you know, the pine stuff, and I called it cranberry earlier, but the hollyberry and all that kind of stuff. Well, I went today, and they had just put it out today. And let me tell you what is crazy about this, is that I felt like every other person in Costco that had a cart was buying this stuff. And I was like, it's gonna be gone, like in 2 days. They had tons of it. They had like row upon, I mean, not row upon row, they had like, you know, the things that they stack them on. So like they were like 3 things high, and each thing had like 4 of them on there. And so I got 2 of those, of the round things with the sticks. The sticks are a little smaller this year than I like, thinner, but they're still pretty. And then I bought 2 of these boxes. They have them in white and they have them in red. The white ones, I wanted the white ones because I thought they would look nicer, but they had more of like, it almost kind of looked like spring greenery. I don't even know how to explain it. I think maybe it's supposed to be for inside the house, but I got the ones that had like little itty bitty Christmas trees in them. And they had ivy, and I can't remember what else, like a pine cone and something, and I got 2 of those, and then I got a wreath for my front door. And it's beautiful. It has pine cones in it and all this kind of stuff. So I brought all that home. I unloaded it. My neighbor across the street was like, are those Christmas presents for me? I said, yeah, they're waiting for you at Costco. You can go to Costco. He was laughing. He was like, I think that would look nice outside of our front of our house. Oh, Christmas. Every time I pass Sullivan's Steakhouse, I always think, somebody is texting me. It's my husband. I was gonna vlog until he got home, and then I was gonna go home like as soon as hang out with him for a little bit, because I know he's gonna be super tired and go to bed early. If he is texting me already and saying that he is, that he's on his way home already, I'm gonna be like, what? Hold on just a second. Let me pull in here next to Nothing Bundt Cake. Let's see what he had to say. He said he's leaving in about 20. What time is it? So, I just told him to text me when he's on his way home. So anyway, what was I saying? So I brought all that stuff home, and I was unloading it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. My neighbor across the street. He's so funny. He's real nice. My neighbor on the that's on the catty corner. So, there are so many speed bumps through this strip mall. Let's see how Crumble Cookies is doing tonight. How busy they are. Not too busy. So I got all that stuff unloaded, and then we had boxes and stuff because I got stuff delivered. Well, the Bath & Body Works candles came. And then my cousin had called me, or she had texted me while I was getting my haircut. And she's like, are you home? And I said, no, I'm getting my haircut. And she said, oh, well, I wanted to drop something off by your house. And she's like, I'll just leave it on the front porch. And I was like, okay. And so I got home, and she had bought us a wreath, and it had a little nice card on it and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I just bought a wreath. I wouldn't have bought a wreath if I'd known that, right? And it's funny because last year, so Caroline had, what is going on? Why is my, oh, it's because I have it on, that it won't shut up, the phone won't shut off, because I do that while I'm filming my drama videos. So it doesn't have to shut off and start it up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I can just pull up the receipts, Whitney, right away. So last year, I think it was Thanksgiving, we were like just hanging out at Caroline's house, and she had like stack upon stack of wreaths, right? Like in her garage. And I was like, Caroline, why do you have all these wreaths? And she was like, oh, I give those out to like clients and friends and stuff. Maybe it was Christmas. I think it was Thanksgiving. And I was like, well, I didn't get a wreath. Why didn't I get a wreath? And she goes, because you didn't buy a house from me. And I was like, Caroline. So anyway, I think she did it because of that, which I think is really cute. But it's a really nice wreath, and it has like a ribbon on it and pine cones. So I told Carol, I said, that's so funny because I just bought a wreath. And she was like, oh, and I said, no, I'm going to use both of them. And because one we have hanging like by the door, I already hung it up. The other one, I'm going to hang in between the two chairs. So we'll have 2 wreaths out there. It'll look really nice, you know, instead of getting like the evergreen stuff. So I'm excited about that. And then, what else was I going to say? That was about that. I hung out with Tucker a lot today. He just seems real out of it. I don't know what it is. He doesn't, here's the thing. He'll walk up and down the stairs, but like he doesn't love walking up and down the stairs. I almost kind of feel like, I thought at first, but Alex is like, I think his sight is fine. I thought maybe he couldn't see real great, and so he didn't want to go up down the stairs. But the thing, okay. He has no problem going down the stairs. Like if we're walking with him, or like he'll walk down the stairs, he has no problem with that, right? But he doesn't like to walk up the stairs. I am not really sure what it is. And he kind of like the bottom step, he like paws at it. And then I'll stand there and I'll go, come on, buddy, come on. Because I don't want to start, here's the thing. I don't want to start picking him. And oh, this is the other thing. He has no problem jumping from the floor to the bed. So it's not like, and Boo Radley won't even jump from the floor to the bed. It's not like he can't physically do it. It's something happened. And I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. And maybe it is his eyesight. I don't know. Maybe he can't see as well as he used to. But like, it just feels like if that's the case, that literally came out of nowhere. The other thing is this, is that I'm going to call the vet tomorrow. And I'm going to see about the dosages of this medication that he's on. Because I feel like ever since, like he's not coughing really, like he coughed like once this morning, like, and he was like, and that was it. And, but like he hasn't, like ever since he's been diagnosed, I mean, honest to God, like literally 4 or 5 days go by without him coughing, unless we just don't hear it because we're not there. But even with Pee-Pee, it was like, it was so constant that like in the evenings, and it's supposed to be like with heart disease, it's more in the evenings than in the mornings, like late at night and early in the morning. Pee-Pee sometimes would cough so bad at night that we couldn't sleep. I mean, it was bad. And the other thing was that when Pee-Pee coughed, like you could tell it was like it really bothered him. He'd cough and then like a second would go by and it was like he was back to normal. But like Tucker just kind of like coughs and keeps on doing whatever he's doing. It's like he's just kind of like, you know, he'll be like walking, he's like, and then this is done. Like, but so I don't know what's going on with him, but he seems out of it. Like he seems dazed a little bit. I wonder if it's not from the medication. Because we haven't changed anything else, and he's still eating all of his food. By the way, I made this cup of coffee about an hour ago. It's still warm. This Starbucks little cup is this is perfect if you're looking for a Christmas gift. I bought this at Starbucks, and I don't know how much it was, maybe 20 something. But anyway, it's perfect. You can, the highest, oh shoot, I just spilled it on myself. The highest button on the Keurig you can use to make this cup of coffee, it fills it up like right before there. And, oh, shoot, I just spilled that. Of course I had napkins in my car. Oh, I do have napkins in my car. But anyway, this would be like a perfect Christmas gift. I need to do a little video of like what I think would be some great Christmas gifts this year, because I think one of the things I'm gonna do is like for Caroline and like my mother-in-law and people that I want to get like nice gifts for, but I don't really know what to get because they basically have everything they want. I think I'm gonna put baskets together of like my favorite things, and this would be like one of the things that I would include in there. I really, really like this. First of all, I think it's super stylish, and you can take it in anywhere. It has a really easy closable little clasp thing on it. Can you hear it? It's just like you can do it with your finger. Open and close it. And it keeps stuff warm a lot. Plus, it doesn't have like Starbucks all over it. The only thing that says Starbucks is like right there. The little Starbucks sign right there. So anyway, but tonight I made the gingerbread coffee, and I put 1 sweet and low in it. And it is so fantastic, you guys. This gingerbread is so fantastic. But anyway, I don't really know what is going on with Tucker. It's like, I don't find him to be any more lethargic than usual, which that was a huge sign of PP. Like, at some point, PP just didn't even want to come down anymore. But I don't find Tucker to be super, super lethargic. Like, that's not it. He just seems dazed. Like, today he was, like, sitting in the bed, because we have, like, their dog bed, you know, down by the couch and the table over there. And I was, like, putting videos up and stuff, and I was kind of talking to him, and because Boo Radley just sits in his house down in the basement. So I was talking to Tucker, and I was like, well, hi, bud. Are you know, what's going on, Tukey? And stuff. And he just kind of, like, looked at me with this, like, dazed look. Like, so I don't know what it is. It's like, kind of like he doesn't trust himself a little bit, which then I also wonder if maybe he's like the medicine that we're giving him exactly per what they recommended, but maybe like he's getting too much of it or something, or maybe they put him on too high of an amount or something. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. And a kind of a sad side note is that Boo Radley kind of thrives in the wintertime. He likes cooler weather, and he loves to run around outside, and he is really, really playful right now. And I don't know, like, what's going on, but, like, he is not tuning into the fact that Tucker does not feel well. Do I have, like, a hair standing up or something back there? Boo Radley's, like, not getting it, that Tucker doesn't feel well. And so, like, we were out, I took them outside today, and they were, like, in the yard, and Tucker will, like, walk with me. And then he goes and kind of, like, ventures off into the yard a little bit and walks around. But, like, Boo Radley, like, he went down to, because I took him out into the front, like, he went out to, like, the mailbox, and he, like, darted down to, like, our neighbor Laura's mailbox. And I was like, Boo Radley, what are you doing? And then he stopped, and he looked at me, and he, like, ran back. I mean, he's like a puppy. And then he came back, and then in the driveway, Tucker kind of, like, started walking over to the yard like he had to poop, and Boo Radley was kind of, like, sniffing at him like, come on, let's play in the yard, because they play together in the yard, you know. And Tucker didn't want to play, and I said, hey, Boo, Tucker doesn't want to play right now. And Boo Radley kind of looked at me, and then he kind of, like, just kind of, like, looked at Tucker and then, like, walked over like he didn't get it. And then we walked inside, and I gave them their treats and stuff, and like, Tucker was just kind of standing there when he was done with his treat, and Boo Radley started being like, because he, like, likes to wrestle and stuff, and so he was like, like that. And Tucker was, like, he wasn't not having it, he just stood there, like, and Boo Radley just kind of looked at him like, I don't understand, like, why you're not playing, because they always play together, you know? But it doesn't seem to me like Tucker's not playing because he doesn't feel well. It seems to me like Tucker's not playing because he's, like, drugged, is what it feels like. So I gotta call the vet, because I'm thinking maybe she's got him on too high of a dose or something like that. I honest to God don't remember, like, what we had PP on, but it's the same 3 medications. So I don't know. As long as the dog is healthy, you know. But I also think, like, a big part of it for me is, like, if he's just sitting there and he's out of it all the time, I'm like, well, what kind of quality of life is that? You know what I mean? But I can't even go down that road yet, because he seems pretty happy to me. I mean, he sits there and he just lays in the bed and he eats his treats, and he gets real excited about when I say, you guys ready for dinner? I mean, he goes crazy still about that, and, you know, and he ran a little bit today in the house, but he just doesn't want to play with Boo anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe it's almost kind of like he doesn't trust himself. Like, he doesn't, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It worries me a little bit. And of course, like, I'm so hypersensitive to paying attention to, like, every little detail of what is going on with Tucker. So I'm, like, super, super hypersensitive that I'm, like, watching, like, exactly what is going on, you know, and how he's acting and all this kind of stuff. You guys, this is so weird. Like, this battery, and I know, listen, I have a brand new battery and I haven't started using it yet, but this battery, I literally just took it out of the charger and put it in the camera, and I'm not even at 20 minutes yet, and it's already at the halfway mark. Like, seriously? I need to just throw this battery out and put the new battery in, is what I need to do. But I just have such a hard time, because I'm like, well, it still works, so I don't want to throw it away. So yeah, we kind of had a Christmassy kind of day today. I will say this, like, you know, usually I, like, halfway through the day, I'll, like, run. I didn't get a coffee today, And so I was like, oh, I didn't get a coffee, and I was gonna go get Dunkin' Donuts then, and I was gonna run some errands and stuff. And I will say with like Tucker being sick, I think more about just like being at home with the dogs, like staying at home. Because Tucker is the dog that he's kind of like always by my side, like Pee-Pee was, like not in the chair, but, well, that was the other thing. When I did the unboxing of the Bath and Body Works candles today, Tucker kind of like started going crazy about that because I think he thought I was doing a BarkBox unboxing. Because whenever I sit in that chair with a box, it's like they think it's an unboxing. And so he thought that like at first and got real excited about it. So see, there's moments where he like acts completely normal and I'm like, I'm so confused by what is going on. But anyway, don't you wish dogs could talk? I mean, don't you so much wish dogs could talk? I was asking Alex the other day, I said, who do you think Boo and Tucker sound like? If they are, like, if they had voices. And who did he say Boo Radley sounds like? He said Boo Radley sounds like the little light or the little lamp from the Beauty and the Beast. Is that what it is? I think. Anyway, whatever the one is, Angela Lansbury's in that one because her voice was in it too. But then I said, well, what do you think Tucker sounds like? And he goes, oh, so-and-so from Toy Story. And I go, what? So he pulled up the videos for me and played like their voices. He was like, so-and-so from Toy Story. I can't remember who he said. But he played it and I was like, that's not what Tucker sounds like. He used to think, we would disagree on Pee-Pee too, because I would say, like, who do you think Pee-Pee sounds like? And he always said this same guy, and it was like this little dog in some Disney cartoon. Alex loves Disney cartoons. My husband, he loves Disney cartoons. I'm not real big on the Disney cartoons. I haven't seen a lot of them. The ones I have seen, I've liked, you know. So I want to talk about the true crime book for November that I'm reading. So I have to tell you that my opinions changed a little bit about this book. Okay, because I listened to a lot of it. Was it last night or was it today? I don't know. But the second half of the book is definitely better than the first half of the book. The second half of the book is a lot. Well, when it starts becoming about the trials is when it becomes more interesting. And the first trial is about, so it's about these two boyfriends that supposedly killed this Jamie Carroll. And the one boyfriend, so they kind of like are pitted against each other and like they're going to testify against each other. Well, they do testify against each other. And the one boyfriend has like a history of like all of these arrests and like charges and stuff like that, and the other one doesn't. And that's kind of how the court case plays out. But what's interesting is that it starts getting kind of scary towards the end. Like, the author starts getting a lot of threats about writing this book. And I don't want to say what they are because it's scary reading it and imagining like that this really happened. And so there's that, and then there's just some kind of like, not witchcraft, I don't really want to say, because, well, he has like a friend that used to be a dominatrix, and she's like 70 now, and she lives in an assisted living program. So she tells him about like the whole like that. There's a lot in the book about like S&M clubs and stuff like that from back in the day. So, and the house that it happened in, there was supposedly this doctor, they call it the American Horror Story House of Louisville. And apparently there was this doctor there that was doing like illegal surgeries on people, and at one point it was a sanitarium, and so you're listening to it or you're reading it and you're like, yeah, whatever, like they're just like these are all just rumors. But then he finds out like factual evidence about all the stuff that happened in this house. And I mean, it gets a lot better towards the end. I have to say, I probably would give it a 4 now. I don't think that the crime, I don't think that the court case, actually sitting in the courtroom and then later talking to the jury, he talks to a couple jury people, I think one jury person and some reporters and stuff. And it's not like, it's all told in first person, like he's telling his story of like living through it. That part is really interesting, that it's told from like a first person point of view. But it's just that like, the crime is so sad and sadistic, but at the same time, it's like the court case isn't interesting enough to carry the book. It's just not, you know. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like, the second case is, because the second case is this Jeffrey Mutt, and it's not so open and closed. And in fact, the verdict is extremely interesting of how this all turns out. So, but then, like, there's just so much about Louisville, and I'm kind of, like, into it now. Like, he talks about this bourbon that he wants, this Pappy's 23. It's, like, this legendary bourbon whiskey. And then he talks a lot about, like, different activities that are going on in town, like these parties he goes to. I mean, he's, like, very well connected to, like, the rich, artsy community of Louisville. There's like this artist that they did a documentary about, like John something Mulligan, I think is his name, and he's actually like this very poor artist because he lives in a shelter, and he gives him a ride home to the shelter one day. But like, he's a super famous artist, and he talks a lot about him because he runs into him a lot. I don't know, there's just, and then now that the court case is over, he's talking to this police detective who can actually give him information about the case. And so it's getting really, really interesting. And I'm like an hour from the end. Well, I'm now like, I'm like 25 minutes, 30 minutes from the end. But it's definitely an interesting read. I will tell you that he definitely modeled the book after Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I think it's by John Behrens. Because it totally feels like that book. But Louisville, Kentucky. And that being said, if Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil didn't exist, and I didn't feel like he modeled it after that book, I would feel like this book was really, really good and really interesting. There's so much information in there about like old Louisville and just the gay scene. The gay scene's really not that much of it. I thought it would be more, honestly. I mean, I thought it would be like drag queens that I would know from having gone out. Now it's none of that. It's like two drag queens at a party, and there's like, so anyway, but it's interesting. I would definitely recommend reading it. If you like true crime, I will say, yeah, it's good. It's interesting. I didn't know anything about this case. The other thing is that he weaves through there a lot of cases that I wasn't aware of that have happened. So that's kind of interesting too. I will say this, he's not afraid to share like details of stuff that happens. Like at one point he talks about, this guy is telling him about something to do with a celebrity getting arrested for cruising in the park in Louisville. And like, he says his name and what TV show he was on and everything. And the guy's since passed away, but I was like, this is really interesting. So anyway, yeah, it's an interesting book. Do I, like, having read it, would I go back, like, I don't know that I would read it. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I mean, with some of these true crime books, I mean, it was no better or worse than like the John Wayne Gacy book that we read. It was interesting on that level. It just was so much more about Louisville than it was about the crime. But like, then the crime is kind of like fits into the narrative. It's really his story is what it is. It fits into the narrative of talking about this, and like the crime is kind of, it's really talking a lot about how Louisville has changed through the years, and how this crime is kind of evidence of that, if that makes sense. And that Louisville is also like steeped in urban legend and crimes that have happened. And I didn't realize it was such a like crime-ridden area, some of this. But I will tell you what's really, really interesting is that Alex and I like this hotel in Louisville, and it's called the 24C. I think it's called 24 something. I wish Alex was here. He would know what it was called. The 24C. And it's a museum hotel. They have an installation art museum in the hotel. They actually have an art gallery that you can like get a glass of wine or a Coke and like walk through. It's 2 stories. And the whole hotel is installation art. And they have this amazing restaurant connected to it that's called Proof. And it's right across the street from like this very artsy gallery bar, and then right across the street there's also like this restaurant, and then there's nothing else in that area. And in fact, and I think this is I think this is old Louisville, because when Alex and I were walking around the next day, we stayed there 2 days. Last time we stayed there was for our anniversary several years ago. It stopped. The next day when Alex and I were walking around that area, we noticed it was like, there were like beautiful homes, but then like the police station was right there. And there were just like tons of like homeless people and on the street and prostitutes and stuff. And I felt like everywhere you went, there was like a shelter or a homeless person and whatever. And it was interesting because we were like, here you have these million upon $1 million homes. I mean, just historically beautiful homes juxtaposed to like what seemed like just this very kind of like poor area. It just was interesting. And so he talks about, that's the area that he's talking about, because that's like 4th Street and stuff. That's where we stayed. And in fact, there's a whole bar area further down that's called 4th Street Live in Louisville, Kentucky. And they have like, it's like a bar complex. They have like, I don't know, 4 or 6 bars in there. We had a friend of ours that DJ'd there years ago, so we went down to see her DJ. Our friend Gabby Love from Indianapolis. So anyway, but yeah, and that hotel is really, really cool. If you're ever in Louisville, you should stay at the 21C. 21C is what it's called. Museum Hotel. I think they have them in other cities too. Just a couple though. It's like a boutique hotel. Very, very cool. So, I don't know. It was an interesting read. I'm glad we read it. Now, you know, the other day, I said on the vlog that it's like, I want to read like all serial killer stuff. And it's so interesting so I asked Mel, I said, we haven't picked a book for December yet. And so she recommended something to me, and I like read the synopsis for it, and I was like, oh, this sounds really, really good. So I was like, this will be a good book for December. So I haven't announced it yet. I need to. But it looks scary, and it's current, even though the crime took place a long time ago. I actually think there's a podcast around this. I left my ring at home. I was like cleaning up the kitchen and I put my ring upstairs before I like changed and stuff. I think there's a podcast about this crime that we're gonna do. And then I have like 5 or 6 books that I am trying to pick through for the book for Peter's Book Club before I announce it. The other part of the problem with that is that the Goodreads Choice Awards came out for this year, and I thought, maybe I'll pick something off of there to read. So now I'm kind of like indecision. You know, I don't know, like, because each section, there's like mystery and thriller has like 8 or 9 books. I've read several of those books that are on the list. There's like young adult, there's arts and literature, fiction. And so I was looking at them, and who is that? Is that Valerie? And I was like, okay, so these are some good options for books. And actually, one of the books on the fiction list, or maybe it's mystery thriller, but I think it's on the fiction list, is actually one of the books that I have seen on like 2 lists of the best cozy mysteries of 2021. But I didn't, like, when I read the synopsis, I was like, is this a cozy mystery? Like, I'm not really getting the vibe that this is a cozy mystery, because it takes place, usually cozy mysteries don't take place in big cities. Some of them do, but not all of them, not most of them, even, even most of them. So I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, I gotta look through there. And then I thought, well, maybe it'd be fun to read a holiday book, you know? And there was, like, last night, I think this is when I was vlogging last night. Oh my God, I'm getting like text galore. Last night when I was vlogging, I think I looked it up, like all of the holiday young adult books. So that would be fun to do, like a young adult holiday book too. So I'm kind of hungry. I haven't really eaten anything today. It's kind of at the hour though, like it's like almost too late to get anything, you know, or eat anything. Our friend is coming in town from Denver, with his boyfriend, and they're gonna be here tomorrow night and Saturday night, and then they leave on Sunday. And I think we're doing something with them Saturday night. I think Alex might be doing something with them both nights, maybe. But we're doing like a double date on Saturday night, and then we're going to dinner somewhere downtown. And then I think they're going out. I probably won't go out. But if you're downtown this weekend and you see me, say hi. I will be out to dinner somewhere on Saturday night. I don't know where yet. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. All of these comments, or I mean all of these text messages. Alex? Valerie? Okay. Green. Should I read a couple comments? I don't even know what I said in my vlog yesterday. Oh, my vlog last night was long, wasn't it? Well, it wasn't long, but it was like an hour and 12 minutes. It was long for me. Let's see what people said on here real quick. You getting stuck in Jackson's Grant cracked me up, Peter. Creekside to hell. You are hilarious without trying to be. I honestly love it. Love you, said Minimalist. Well, actually, let me address that. Because while I was saying that, Alex said he was on his way home, so I'm going to head home. But, and I'll vlog a little bit later, so this isn't the world's shortest vlog. So I talked to Caroline today, and I said, well, first of all, we're so excited about Thanksgiving. And I said, oh, just let me text him and tell him that I'm on my way home too. So I said, hold on. So I said, oh my God, I was driving around this neighborhood last night, and I actually got online because, do you remember, did I do this during the vlog, take a picture of it? I think I did. I took a picture of the lot that was for sale. So I got online, and the ones that I like range from, the smallest one that they have for sale is 1,700 square feet. Well, our condo is 1,200 square feet. They look a lot bigger than that though. So that was 1,700 square feet. And basically what it is you have like a kitchen and a living room downstairs with a master bedroom and a bath. And then upstairs you have another bedroom with a loft like little area. And that's it. There's no basement or anything though. So there's like a dining room or something downstairs. Which, that wouldn't be bad for us, but I don't know, it's kind of nice having a basement as far as storage. So, so I looked online, and then they go up to like, there's some in there that are like, I think they were 4,000, 7,000 square feet for like the ones that are kind of like, you know, they look kind of like brownstones. So I texted Caroline, or I was talking to Caroline, and I said, yeah, I found this area that I really, really like. And she was like, what? And I said, which is so funny because I just got this hat. I just bought this hat from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Was that Wyoming, Montana? I saw it on like Instagram. I was like, I want this trucker hat so bad. It came in the mail today, you guys. It is the biggest waste of $38 that I ever paid in my entire life. It doesn't even fit, okay? It sits on top of my head. Like, it's so foolishly. It looks so stupid. It's like, looks like a big trucker hat from like 1970, you know? Oh, the battery is dying. So anyway, I said, Caroline, I found this neighborhood that I really like. And she goes, what is it called? And I said, whatever it was called, Jackson's Grant or whatever. And I said Jackson's, and she goes, oh, Grant? And I go, yeah. And she goes, good luck. I go, what do you mean? And she goes, those homes in there are just so expensive. And I said, what do you mean? And she goes, Peter, those homes in there start. I said, okay, where do they start? And she goes, they start at close to $1 million. And I said, okay. She goes, but if you like that style, she was like, I know another neighborhood that's between Carmel and Westfield that has a Carmel address, which I love that area. That's where I grew up. And Alex would never move up there anyway. It's too far north. But she was like, I could probably get you guys into like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a basement. You're talking 2,000 square feet. And she goes, for a lot cheaper. And I go, a lot cheaper like what? She goes, like $700,000. I said, Caroline, we already have a condo. Like, I'm not trying to get into a $700,000 mortgage. You know what I mean? Like, and also wanting to get a place in Florida. Hell, I don't have that kind of money. Caroline, she was like, well, I'm telling you, you said you like that. And I said, I do. But like, I forget that a lot of people that are buying homes are like buying their first home that they're going to be in for 30 years, or a home that they're going to be in for 10 years and then flip and then, you know, go to a next home for, you know, the rest of their mortgage or whatever. Like, I forget that, and it's like, like, I don't want another mortgage, you know what I mean? I mean, unless it's a place in Florida. So, all right, listen, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. Where am I at on time? I'm right at 10 minutes, so I can remember that, 40 minutes. I'm gonna come back and I will vlog a little bit more after I hang out with my husband for a little bit. So, yeah, and I will see you then. I love you guys. Don't miss me too much. Bye. Guess who's back? It's me, and I'm sitting at the parking lot. I'm sitting at the post office parking lot. I was just talking to Tanya Jean on the phone. We were catching up. I hadn't talked to her in almost 2 complete days because yesterday she went to go visit her mom. Where is I want some lip gloss. My lip gloss be popping. Here it is. How much is left of that? Oh, I got a full bottle. Yesterday, she and Eric went to visit her mom, and they were there for like 3 or 4 hours. And then she came home, and she was like super tired. So I didn't get to talk to her yesterday. And then today she worked, and then she came home, and she was tired, and she made dinner, and she was taking a nap. So I hadn't talked to her in 2 days, so we caught up. So I've been driving around for I don't know how long talking to her. But anyway, I got home, and Alex he loved the stuff on the front porch. It just didn't, I don't know how to explain it. Well, you'll see because I'm going to show it in a Peter Does Stuff video when I get everything done. But it's like the 2 chairs are there, and then I had the big things on either side, like in front of the chairs, and then I had like the boxes in front of those, and it just didn't look right because we have the chairs kind of to the right of the thing now, so that when you, because it's hard to like walk out the door and then like get to the sidewalk, the walkway, because the chairs are in the way. So Alex earlier in the year pushed them to the side a little bit, so they're kind of like off center, if that makes sense. And it looked good when I had the flowers there this summer and the mums and everything, because I had them arranged in a way that it didn't look like they were like off center. It looked like, you know, or off kilter or whatever. They were just like, you know, even though they were off center, it like worked, if that makes sense. But I couldn't figure it out how to do it with this Christmas stuff. So Alex came out there and he was like, I don't know why you don't just use one of these things, or put one of these things in one of those raised things that you bought to put the plants in. And I was like, well, because they're too big and it looks stupid. He said, well, just put it all to one side and kind of like have a moment over here or whatever. And I said, hold on a second. He said, no, he goes, I think it'll look good. And I said, I know, but I bought all this stuff. I don't want it to just sit on like one side of the front porch. It'll look silly just all being on one side, right? So I went inside and I was like pulling the pillows out because I hadn't put the pillows into the slip covers yet. And so I was putting the pillows in the slip covers, and he goes, come here and look at it and see what you think. So I went out there and he had it like all off to one side. But the weird thing is, like with the wreath, it kind of like balances out. But when I was driving around Carmel the other day, and I went to that marketplace, and they had like the old like milk tin filled with evergreen. It was like short. It was like probably like 2 feet. If I had one of those that I could put next to the chair on the left-hand side, it would be perfect, because it would be right underneath the wreath. It would be absolutely perfect. So I think I'm gonna go and get one of those tomorrow or Saturday. And then I've got to get a new doormat, like at Meijer, like a holiday doormat, or I might just order one online. But I just figure like at Meijer, they're like 10, 15 bucks, you know? So I'm gonna get one of the, or maybe I'll go to Lowe's or Home Depot, because they usually have a lot of like good outdoor stuff. I'll go to Lowe's tomorrow. Lowe's has a lot of like, I like Home Depot, but Lowe's has so much more. I'll go to Lowe's tomorrow and see if I can get a doormat for our front door. And then I need to get twinkle lights. I asked Alex, I said, will you put the twinkle? He's like, I said, I'm not any good at it. You're good at that stuff. He goes, no, I'm not. I go, please just put the twinkle lights on this stuff. He goes, okay. So he's gonna put the twinkle lights on for me, and then I'm gonna get one or two more of those like battery operated candles, because I want it to be like a silent night kind of moment out there. It's a moment. And But anyway, we put the pillows out there. You guys, I stood in the doorway and I was like, oh my God. Like, this is the perfect cozy Christmas mystery moment that I wanted. I was so excited. I go, Alex, come here and look at these pillows. So we came to the door and he was carrying Tucker, and we just kind of stood there for a second. It looks so cute and cozy on our front porch. The pillows, I have to tell you that I was a little hesitant about spending the money on the pillows because they were like pricey. I think each set of pillows was like $20, $25, something like that. And then the slip covers on top of that were like, I think the two that I got together were like 25, and then like I got each, like the other ones that were separate, and they were like 12 or 15 or something. So, I mean, I spent quite a bit of money on these pillows, but the thing is, the slip covers we can save and use every year at Christmas time, holiday time, and then the pillows, I'm gonna change them out for like, oh my God, this bunny that lives over at there's like a family of bunnies that lives over here. He just like darted across the entryway. It was so cute. But anyway, I want to get yellow gingham. I want to see if they have them. What is Valerie texting me? Okay. We're going to meet at the casino. So, oh, there's a little bunny. There he goes. Bye, little bunny. He's so cute. I want to get yellow gingham, yellow and white. Hey, let's look on Amazon. Maybe gingham isn't the word I'm looking for, but I feel like it is. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Like that gingham checked. Amazon. Green and white would look really cute too. Maybe I could get green and white and yellow and white. But let's see if they have yellow and white. Gingham pillowcases. Oh, they do! And they're $7, you guys. Pack of 2 checker plaid gingham throw pillow covers from Farmhouse Classic Rust, $9.99 for a set of 2. They have the exact size that I need. $8.99 in stock. They have them in like every color, you guys. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, no. The ones I need are $12.99. You can't see. It's too shining. But anyway. Oh my God, perfect. Oh, I am so excited. Let's look up Christmas doormat. Christmas doormat. Outdoor. If they have one that I really like, I'm just going to get it. Oh, you can get this one as soon as... These are okay. Oh, this one will come Wednesday, November 24th. And it's just... Can you guys see this? I think this is so cute. This would be so cute for a front door. Look at that. But then they have another one. Look at this one. But you can't get it right away. But it says like, we could put our names on it, and it's like the Grinch holding that, and it says the Millers on it. Isn't that so cute? I wish I could get one by Saturday. Ooh. This one just says Joy. No, I don't like that one as well now. Look at it. Oh, this one is 3. That's cute. 3 little reindeer. Alex won't like that though. Merry and Bright. That one's Wednesday, November 24th. I should just go to the store and buy one, shouldn't I? These really aren't that bad price, though. This one's on sale. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? I think Alex would think that this is cheesy. It's like reindeer. I don't think he would like that. They're all Wednesday, November 24th. This one has a pickup truck. Oh, it's small. Oh, no. $59.99. We don't need all that. I would kind of like to have a red one, though. Something that has red. Put it on Prime and see what pulls up. Ooh. Oh, this one will come by the 20th, too. I don't know, it's kind of corny. All the ones that I really like don't get here till the 24th. I wish it showed some of these next to the door so you knew how big they were. Because, like, some of them, you can't, they don't show next to a door. Like, see, like, this one is so tiny. I think I'm just going to go to Lowe's. See, these are so small. The smallest ones, and then the big ones, if you get the bigger ones. What's going on? Oh, that one's not bad. The bigger one is $26. But how much bigger is it? It's still small next to the door. It has vinyl backing on it, though. That's nice. I know you guys are like, this is so stupid over a doormat. Well, I think about these things. And then I can get the twinkle lights at Lowe's tomorrow, too. I just think that Amazon Prime is so easy. I can't believe that I went for as long as I did without having Amazon Prime, you guys. I really can't believe it. Because, like, Amazon Prime is, like, the best thing in the entire world. Okay, I was going to read some comments. Hold on, let's see for a second. Okay, I did this before. Jesse said, I freaking love you too, Peter Monn and fellow vloggerinos. Tammy, she put a different emoji tonight, a little red dripping heart. Kimberly said, oh my God, when Peter said, oh, S-H-I toot, I almost spit my wine out. Anne said, Peter, I am cracking up because I bought a holiday Sherpa comforter that looks just like yours, and when I brought it home and put it on the bed, it was so cozy and warm, and my boyfriend said, yeah, wait until you wash it, it will be ruined. I was like, don't suck all the fun out of my day. And then Sherry said, does it? I hope not. I've been stalking Sherpa everything as of late, obsessed with Uggs bedding, but I can't. It's so expensive. I'm wishing us all warm, fuzzy Sherpa vibes. You know what? It's so interesting that you said that. Okay, at one point, because I love Uggs anything, obviously, from last year, I wanted the Uggs bedding too, and Bath and Body Works, not Bath and Body Works, Bed Bath and Beyond, when they went out of business, they had like all, like the first month that they were like, because they like went out of business over a period of 6 months, the first month they had like all of their Ugg stuff, they had it on, like marked down, but it was like 20% off, 10% off. And I was like, oh no, I'll wait till it's like 50% off. The very end, they had some of the most beautiful blankets, but they were for like twin beds, and they were marked like 80% off. I was like, God, I should have bought these as gifts. These would have been so fantastic. You guys, before I left, I made another cup of the gingerbread coffee. The gingerbread Starbucks coffee, which you can get probably at the grocery store, but I got it on Amazon, the K-Pods, the K-Cups. It is probably my favorite coffee I've had in a long time. It's spicy though, I will tell you. It almost kind of tastes a little bit like there's like a chai in it or not. It's just flavored coffee. But this is my, this is the Starbucks cup that I was talking about earlier. This is the other one that I like as well. Isn't this so nice? And it too has just like, here you can, I don't want to spill it all over the place. Hold on a second. So it has this just like little lid that you take. This is all you do. And then you put this underneath the Keurig thing, and then you just push this back down like that. And you see this little thing like right here. It just like, it holds it in place. And then you open and close it like that. It's super easy. Because I've had cups like this that are impossible to open and close. And then this one, you can see, there's where you open it and close it, open it and close it. And then it too has the thing that you take out. And you take this out, and then it's real easy to rinse out and clean too. And then you just put it underneath the Keurig thing. So, there you go. Okay, hold on a second. I got out of the comments. Jacqueline said, I've officially started drinking eggnog. Kathy said, hey all, have a super fabulous evening from Montana. And she put like every animal emoji in the world, and I'm living for it. Sarah said, hello, Peter. So happy the vlog is up and running. Every time you talk about Christmas, it gets me in the spirit and ready for the holidays. Yay! Sending you, Alex, Tucker, and Boo lots of love and positivity. Aww. Troy said, hello, Peter and my amazing family. Peter, thank you for posting videos today and I'm loving the videos like always. Peter, whenever you post a video, it puts a smile on my face. So thank you, Peter. Hope everyone has the best day ever. Love Peter and everyone. Oh yeah, and one more I love you. Happy 150th birthday, Elena. Oh, I love that. And 8 comments, my gosh. I filmed another video today, another drama video, but it's like 10 o'clock right now, and I'm like, I'm just gonna post it tomorrow. So then tomorrow I might not do a drama video. I might, and then post 2 videos tomorrow, but we'll see. It just depends. Okay. Carissa said, I think I was first on Peter Does Stuff too, because she thought she was first. Oh, she was first on this one. She put 2 comments. Here, I'm gonna put first. So, Carissa was first. Teresa L was second. And then Carissa said, I think I was first on, one of my dear friends, her name is Carissa, said, I think I was first on Peter, but she spells her name different. I think I was first on Peter Does Stuff too. We'll look in a second. Collis said, boy, you really were all over the place. I was the other day. Okay, what is this? Anna said, I support you. I support you to infinity. Bobby said, you are so loyal to your babies and will do whatever is right for them. Oh, that means a lot. I appreciate that. Kirsty said, love the house tours. I love driving and looking at houses. Holly said, completely agree. I'm so glad I read House of Gucci, but it went on forever. I agree. Stacy said, yes to more serial killer type true crime. Jessica said, oh my God, this is from the one I'm so lost I did during the day. She said, oh my God, Peter, I have you on 2 times speed getting ready for work and you're legit all over this vlog. I'm dying. Nita said, being stuck in the neighborhood was like you were in that movie. Vivarian? Never heard of it. Kristen said, you should never use soap on your face. I looked up those homes you're looking at, and they're expensive. They're very expensive. You know, my mom taught me to use soap on my face when I was like in junior high, and I've used soap on my face for like 30 years. And I use like other cleansers too, but I have to tell you what's interesting about it is that like I use this Harry's face wash for a while, and I use the disco cleanser and stuff, and it's almost, and I like them, but when I use just regular bar soap, it makes my face like cleaner and smoother. I don't know. Maybe it's just my skin type. I don't know. Gina said, the reality is I am a night person. And then she said, same. Mandarin oranges. That was the word that I was looking for. But she said mandarin oranges in a steak salad. Ew. Aaron said, men's skincare, LOL. I didn't know face washes could have gender. Well, like their whole skin line is, I think it's like, hold on a second. I think it's like geared towards men. Men, here, let me look it up. Disco skincare. Yeah. Disco skincare for men, the best-selling eye stick. I don't mind the eye stick, but I can't get the one that I'm using, like rolling. Caitlin said that doesn't look very sturdy, does it? That was when the house had that one like pole hanging out of it. Kelly said, I love Make You Feel My Love, especially since it's me and my husband's wedding song. I downloaded the Bob Dylan version of it too, because it's a cover. You guys, I have to tell you, I cannot get that song out of my head now. Ben said, those townhouses are by my sister's girlfriend's house. She lives off Carmel Drive in 116th. They start at $725. Carmel Drive, so the house that I grew up in was, the street I lived on was off of Carmel Drive. Carmel Drive and 116th Street. Carmel Drive and 116th Street are parallel. They're like this. I wonder where she lives. Neighborhoods need exit signs. I completely agree. Dawn said, Peter, I'm convinced you took us through the Twilight Zone in this vlog. Sarah said, looked up those houses. They start at the 700s. They are cute, though. They are real cute, but not for 700. I didn't even know McDonald's had an Americano. No, I haven't had that yet. Sheila said, Peter, I love looking at new neighborhoods. I must mention that I was laughing so hard during the rant video. I kept watching her phone screen go crazy during the housewives phone call. Everybody said that. I didn't even know till afterwards, and I had all these like things open. Kara said, our snack bar in my dispatch center always stocks with the Mods coffee K-Cups, and there are so many different flavors. All the dispatchers really like it. Oh, I love that. Betty said she's gonna try the gingerbread Mountain Dew. I was watching her peers. It's so good. Gemma said those houses look like iPhone emoji houses. They do. Carissa said, hey, Peter and fellow vloggerinos, was having a really stressful night. Listening to Peter helps. Aw, thank you for all you do, Peter, and everyone in the vloggerinos. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you to the vloggerinos. You guys, I was reading is it out of focus now? I was reading comments, and all of a sudden, the camera just like shut off, and I looked up, and I was like, where was I even? So I don't even know where I was at on comments, but I'm like, so anyway. Gina put blue hearts. Kimberly said, is there anyone I've ever watched long enough that I just wish I could be friends with, or at least meet? Why, yes, there is. I'm looking at him on my phone screen. Aw, Peter Monn, she said. Oh, that's so sweet. Savannah said, curious about your thoughts on Tammy Slayton's bad attitude on the first episode of the season. I haven't watched it. I'm so far behind on that show, you guys. I don't know if I ever even finished the first season of it. Brittany said, I'm so sad I missed the live stream. It was when I was going to bed to prepare for my night shift. I hope I can make the next one. I'm so excited to hear how the dessert thing goes on Thanksgiving. Me too. I'm so excited to try it. And yes, please bring Caroline back. She's so awesome. I will. Quiz Bear said, I'm excited about the movies she found. I'm hoping a lot of the new movies are on sale Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Does that happen? Are there like movies for sale on like iTunes and stuff? If that's the case, let me know in the comment sections and I will be doing that. Brooke said, Peter, you need to watch, I feel like I read this comment already. Not on here, but like to myself. Gavin and Stacey on HBO. It's an older show, but it's funny, endearing, and quirky. I just know you'll love it. Brenna's my absolute favorite character. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I did read these comments because last night I think I read them because Lauren said, my favorite thing at Taco Bell is a bean burrito with no onion. We love the same burrito, except I love the onion. So anyway, those are a lot of the comments from tonight. Well, well, well. I haven't gotten any new comments since I started. Oh well. But I did lose a subscriber since I started. I lost a subscriber since I started reading the comments. Oh well, that's okay. I'll gain another one somewhere, I guess. Anyway, anything else I want to share? I don't think so. Yeah, I have that song stuck in my head, that Adore, that Adele. Oh, did I tell you guys? I have that Adele song. Here, I have it right here. It's called Make You Feel My Love. I have that song stuck in my head. I can't get it out of my head. I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. Are you guys watching it? It's really pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it. Dun 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 dun. I haven't worn this sweatshirt in a while. I think this is a Meyer special that I got there. Tanya and I have the same sweatshirt, and sometimes we wear it to the meeting at the same time, and isn't that so corny? But, you know, when it's your best friend, you just don't care. You're just like, we're going to wear the same sweatshirt, and it is what it is. I'm like, do I have anything else to say to you guys tonight? Is there anything else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Caroline, the house that I can't have. Oh, the front porch that I'm so happy about. What else? Oh, man. I don't know what else I wanted to talk about. But I think I'm going to get off here so that I can listen to my audiobook now. I'm actually going to go home before... I'm going to finish my audiobook, and then I'm going to go home. Alex said he was going to bed really early, so he's probably, like, he was, like, going upstairs to go to bed when I left. He was, like, super tired. I was like, you haven't even been home, like, a half an hour yet. He's like, I am exhausted. And so he has these, like, once a month, these, like, presentation things that they do. And that, like, that night, he always goes, like, really late. And he really has fun doing them, and he gets to meet, it's like a networking kind of presentation thing. He meets a lot of people, but he just is, like, always really exhausted when he comes home. So, and then tomorrow he's working and he and his mom are having dinner, and so I'm probably just gonna make videos late and stuff like that, or I don't know, maybe listen to my audiobook. But I am gonna go home before I head to the casino because I want to A, start rendering this vlog so I can upload it overnight, and B, because I want to, there's that little bunny again, and B, because I need to put the new Christmas cozies that I've purchased, I need to put them on my list. I know this is stupid, but it's important to me. I need to put them on my list. I know, but I have so much fun doing it. So then when I get done reading it, I can put on my list that I finished it, you know, and then I know where I'm at. Because I update my list after every book, every cozy I read. I don't think I actually have updated the last Tanya Kappas one. I need to also look at hers and see what other series that she has, because I am just, like, in love with. Maybe I'll read another, like the first book of another series of her. Or should I just read all straight through all 20 books of that series? But see, like, I kind of like having different series going on at the same time. I don't know. All right, anyway, I'm going to get off here and go figure it out, because I want to go home and add that to my list and start uploading this, and I want to put on another pair of jeans, too. So, anyway, I hope... Oh, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. If nobody else has told you this today, remember, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Friday and a wonderful, fantastic, magically amazing beginning to your weekend. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!